is Caged Aggression. Two of the Midwest's top-ranked prospects with almost identical stats will square off in the main event of the evening. Chris "Kid Dynamite" Dunn will look to shock the hometown crowd and become the new Caged Aggression Bantamweight champion. This will be no easy task when he takes on longtime Caged Aggression champion Shawn the Exception West.
Chris "Kid Dynamite" Dunn from Des Moines, Iowa. I fight because it's my passion. I enjoy this sport. I'm an adrenaline junkie. I have an all-around skill, striking, wrestling, jiu-jitsu.
Shawn West, man, training out of good old TSG. Chris Dunn, from the sounds of it, man, dude's a fan of me. Sounds like he's been watching me. Sounds like he's been paying attention to Mike for a while. He says he's better than me in every aspect. My question to that is where?
I have better striking than the guys who beat. I have better wrestling.
I got national champions who might beg to differ.
So I'm the best bantamweight here in the state.
You know, I don't feel like he's better than me in any particular area.
I'm at a top level.
He lost a kickboxing match to a wrestler.
I'm the guy to take Shawn West out.
Just so you know, Chris, man, you're only the third best fighter that I picked. You know, the first two fell out, bro. I wouldn't even pick you. You know what I mean? You weren't good enough to fight me.
Fellas, we have made it to the main event of Caged Aggression 18 Next Level, and we are truly about to jump to the next level. Chris "Kid Dynamite" Dunn, 5'10", 135 pounds, out of Oskaloosa, Iowa. Elite Edge, mixed martial arts, and bluegrass MMA. He's sponsored by On It Supplements, BPI Supplements, Altercation Fight Gear, Southern Ohio Family Chiropractic, and Omnitrition. He walks into the octagon tonight with 12 wins and 7 losses. Now heading to the octagon, Shawn the Exception West, 5'10", 135 pounds, fighting out of Davenport, Iowa, and TSG Combat Sports. He's sponsored by Centennial Security, Meg's Cleaning, Sigmade Tattoos, TJ's Auto Sales, Ohana Cafe, Bar Hoppers, Squirrel Tree Care, and walks into the octagon tonight with 12 wins and 7 losses. He's also a winner of 4 out of his last 5 fights. And like you said, we've sat through 19 other fights. And this is the one that's the main event. And we've seen so many fights tonight that could have been main event caliber. But this is the one that Mike Goodwin has chosen to be the main event of Caged Aggression 18 Next Level. And I'm expecting this one to be a great one.
Mike Goodwin is Monty Python. This is the Holy Grail. And we're about to have it here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event of the evening, scheduled for 5-minute rounds for the Caged Aggression Professional Bantamweight Championship, powered by 7G Distributing and Bud Light. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighed in at 133 pounds. He trains with Elite Edged Mixed Martial Arts and Bluegrass MMA. He's sponsored by On It Supplements, BPI Supplements, Altercation Fight Gear, Southern Ohio Family Chiropractic, and Omnitrition. Joining us from Oskaloosa, Iowa, Chris "Kid Dynamite" Dunn. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighed in at 134 1/2 pounds. He trains with TSG Combat Sports and is sponsored by Centennial Security, Meg's Cleaning, Sigmade Tattoo, TJ's Auto Sales, Ohana Cafe, Bar Hoppers, and Squirrel Tree Care. Joining us from Davenport, Iowa, he's your reigning, defending Caged Aggression Professional Bantamweight Champion, the Exception, Shawn West.
Chris.
All right, gentlemen, you're fighting for the Caged Aggression Professional Bantamweight Championship. You've got 5 rounds to bang. We went over the rules in the back. Shawn, do you have any questions? Chris, do you have any questions? Touch them up now if you wish, and let's do this.
A lot of respect from each individual as they touch gloves in the center of the cage.
Your referee for tonight's championship fight is the boss, Bruce Allen. We have 5 5-minute rounds that we are in store for. Dunn is fighting out of the red corner, West out of the blue corner. And for your main event fight, you have Jeremy J.D. Dorsey, Jordan the Henchman, the Hinman, and Matt Ryder here on commentary. Let's watch some fights, fellas.
Big kick missed by Dunn, opening the round.
Both fighters, true professionals. I truly believe 2 of the top prospects in Iowa, if not the Midwest. It's a good kick by Dunn.
I like how he kicked nice and low. He didn't kick, above the knee like you see normal low leg kicks. He's kicking underneath the knee towards the shin, lower ankle area. That'll give fighters fits, putting pressure on that foot.
Both guys very technical.
Oh, and a straight left lands for Shawn West, and he smiles. Lets you know he's got more coming from there.
Make it pay, Chris. Every kick, make it pay. Hit your angles, Chris. Hit your angles.
Nice left hand there by Dunn.
Guys working those kicks, looking for openings.
Yeah,
trying to find that
inside
range.
leg kick was checked by Dunn.
A little uppercut there by West.
A good straight left lands for West. Comes back again, coming up short.
Hands up! Hands up!
Both of these guys look lightning fast with their strikes.
Hands up! Hands up!
Does it look like West keeps his chin kind of high when he throws strikes?
A little bit.
So we had an incidental eye poke right there, but Dunn shook it off, ready to go.
It's like Dunn keeps his chin high too, though. He's not really tucking it behind his shoulder. But when you get taller fighters, I mean, these guys are both 5'10". I do it a lot. I don't tend to crouch down or hide my chin behind my shoulder as much as I should.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
But I never have a problem getting anything off the top shelf, you know. Pretty evenly matched, just over 3 minutes into our first round.
Let's go!
Good back and forth action by both fighters. Strikes landed, leg kicks.
I'm glad I'm not judging this one.
Step out, step to the left, step to the
That's a good kick.
Good body kick.
Face up!
Liver side.
Come on, let those hands go.
Looks like both guys talking to each other as they're going along.
West looks dialed in. His eyes are intense.
Ooh.
Good spinning back
Very
kick.
nice.
Lands flush to the body of Chris Dunn.
Both guys really good size for 135. Dunn looks huge at 135. Spinning kick, didn't land quite as flush as West.
Good 2 outside leg kicks, low landed for Shawn West.
Right kick there. Right kick.
Coming up on 10 seconds left in this first round of our main event.
I gotta give this first round to the champ.
Yeah.
West took round 1.
Yeah, he definitely did a lot more work. I wouldn't say a lot more work, but he seemed to be the bigger of the 2 aggressors. Not that Dunn wasn't trying to land his strikes, but West just kind of corralled him a little bit better and kept him in his range, I think. Can't really tip the scale either way.
Yeah, and even though that first round was so evenly matched, there's no telling exactly what can happen in the rest of this fight.
Yeah, that first round won't tell you much of what else that can come in these next 4, if it goes that long.
Push the pace, Chris.
Picking up right where they left off.
Yep.
Dunn already looking a lot more active
Right up the middle, Chris.
to start off this second round.
Yep, here it is. Here it is.
Maybe that's something his corner was telling him to do, is put the pressure on Shawn, try to get him to go backwards and maybe land some strikes of his own.
Up the middle.
Dunn also looking to close the gap a lot more than he did the first round too.
Yeah, you're asking him to get close to a guy that can put you to sleep with 1 punch, though, so.
Stay on it. Stay on it.
An eye poke there by Dunn to Shawn West.
Yeah, definitely something that was accidental. How tough can it be to overcome an eye poke? I mean, it's something that a lot of people probably think that, you know, it isn't that much damage, but to have your vision, you know, blurred by an eye poke has to be incredibly detrimental to you the rest of that fight going on.
Pisses you off more than anything. You're out there to do your job, and it's just kind of like a little hiccup, a little speed bump in your way that keeps you from doing what you were on a mission to do. But nonetheless, he's going to get back on track and get right back to where he left off.
Stay on it, Chris.
Good outside kick by Dunn.
Nice overhand left there by Shawn West.
Up the middle, up the middle, middle. Back.
Looking to land that overhand right.
Here it is, Chris. Hands up. Hands up. Two lead.
Both guys very fast.
Step to your left.
Yeah, and I haven't seen, and I don't think we will see a single takedown attempt this fight.
It doesn't appear we're headed that way.
Two lead.
Good outside leg kick.
Step into that.
I'm telling you, those ones that are landing are below the knee. They're not up in the thigh area where you can take a little bit more of abuse, but you have thinner muscle and more bone to connect with down below the knee. And Shawn West keeps landing that outside leg kick over and over.
He's kind of just beating up the calf.
Yeah, it makes it hard to walk.
Finish that.
Hey, a takedown.
And there it is.
Now stay tight.
And a smart move, honestly, by Chris Dunn in his corner. I don't think they were getting anywhere on the feet. It kind of looked like the same old song and dance. Shawn West landing more shots than Chris Dunn can. So, good job on his part.
Elbow. Push off an elbow.
Be good to see how Shawn West responds with this.
Watch the triangle, Chris. All the way up or all the way down. Chris, all the way up or all the way down? No in between. Up, punch.
Oh, nice up kick.
And another one looked like it kind of landed.
Work those short elbows, Chris. There you go. Right, left hand to the head. To the head. There you go. Good. Keep working it.
Dunn with a little mouse underneath the left side of his eye there, left eye.
Yeah, you can see that.
These guys are right here in front of us. You know how hard it is for me not to start cornering. There's so much I want to say.
If you're Dunn's cornerman, what do you say right now, then?
Get that off your head.
Well, he needs to try to pass the guard of Shawn West because I know he has a lot of knockouts, but he also has submissions off his back, and if you sleep on him, he will catch you. So I would try to avoid a possible scenario in that way by passing.
We can do this all day long. No practice.
But it appears he's content with riding it out in the guard. I don't think Bruce is going to put up with too much of this, though.
No, we've seen him stand up fights in the past from doing that, so yeah, I wouldn't expect him to let guys sort of roll around on the ground like that.
Yeah, Bruce is pretty good about keeping the action. I mean, if you're trying to do damage, like legitimate damage, if it appears that you're looking to try to make your way from guard, Bruce will let it go, but he likes the action just as much as everybody else. We're here to see a fight, not a grappling match.
Was the takedown enough to steal the round?
I think so. Stand-up was pretty... I'd say West had a little bit of advantage in the stand-up, but it wasn't significant enough to override the top control and the takedown of Chris Dunn that round. 1-1.
So going under the assumption that we're going into this third round with the fight tied, is there anything, if you were Shawn West, that you would try to do differently other than probably trying to keep the fight standing up?
No, he's doing everything like he should be. He's landing his strikes. He's good. He's doing good at switching his stances. He's keeping Dunn guessing. He keeps going southpaw and orthodox, and those overhands keep landing in the straights as well. So if he can keep Dunn off his legs, then he should be right back to where he was the first round.
Is he going to be able to get it?
Oh, that's too bad.
Wow.
He's got a deep, yeah, he tapped it. There it is. I think he was hurt from that right hand that dropped him.
Definitely.
He had a chance to recover. Heck of a job by Chris Dunn trying to hang in there. Shawn locks up that power guillotine and gets the finish here in the third round.
Man, impressive finish right there by West. And to go for that, as you see on this replay, wasn't able to get the finish right there from the knockdown, but had the presence of mind to be able to cinch in that submission like that.
Yeah, he got into a scramble situation that looked like it was going to end maybe bad for Shawn, and then he comes out, finds the head on his way up, and he submits Chris Dunn here in the third round. And still.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee Bruce Allen has called a stop to this contest at 41 seconds into round 3, declaring your winner by submission due to Darce choke and still caged aggression professional bantamweight champion, the exception, Shawn West.
And a very excited crowd for your winner, Shawn West, who fights hard against Chris Dunn to retain his title here in Davenport for Caged Aggression 18 Next Level. Hats off to both fighters. Great job by both guys. Again, Mike Goodwin, thank you for putting on this show.
All right, we're going to have the reigning, defending Caged Aggression professional bantamweight champion, Shawn West, join us here in the center of the cage. Shawn, always exciting to see you here in the cage. Give us your thoughts there at the end, towards the end of that round, or actually towards the beginning of the round. Caught him with a big shot, followed him to the ground. Walk us through that last steps of that finish.
First and foremost, thank you to the man upstairs for making everything possible. I couldn't do it without you. And my prayers is from the beginning when I walk in this cage is gets me through this whole thing. So that's where it starts. Jason, I don't know your question after that, buddy.
Actually, I was talking about how you landed a pretty big shot, rocked him with a big shot, and followed in for it. And I was gonna have you walk us through the finish.
I was trying to jump on it. I'm like, come on, get through, and I wanted to knock him out, but he held his composure really well. And I've been working on the guillotine, and it went through my head. He's dazed. Just take advantage wherever you can get it, and get the hell out, get home, get that paycheck. And so I just threw that choke on him. And,
now, we all know you got the hands. We all know you like to let your hands fly. Very rarely get to see the ground game. But was there anything that caught you by surprise? Maybe you weren't expecting here in this fight?
No, nothing. I thought above and beyond about him. He's a hell of a fighter. Everybody, give it up for Chris Dunn. He's a hell of a fighter, man.
And now, more importantly, before we get to this after party, we need to know what's up next for the exception.
I'm gonna get through the holidays, man, and I'll talk to the manager, talk to the fiance, and see if I can, right? And then after that, we'll call Mike Goodwin and we'll set March up.
Well, you know, we're definitely looking forward to that one. One more thing from the champ here.
One more thing, just a huge thanks to everybody that comes out and supports me, man. I cannot tell you guys enough. I love you guys, man. I love my fiance for dealing with me through the worst. I love my friends, my family, my great training partners, my coaches, man. Junior, where you at? I know he ran. There he is. My man, that's the fucking professor. Without him, you know, my knowledge is at MMAG. But, I appreciate you, Coach, and I appreciate everybody. I got a lot of sponsors, so I got them right here. You know, check it out, and R.I.P. to Don Juan. You know, I'm gonna miss you, man. I've known you since I was young. And R.I.P. to Big Hurt. Give it up for Big Hurt, baby, Big Hurt. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your champion, Shawn, the Exception West,